The world's most haunted places. Hey there, mystery lovers. Thank you for stopping by our channel, Weird World Facts, where we bring you the most interesting, weird, and awe-inspiring information from around the world. Are you brave enough to explore the world's most haunted places? From abandoned mansions to ancient castles, these places are rumored to be home to spirits and ghosts that have lingered for centuries. But why are these places haunted? Some believe that tragic events, such as murders or suicides, leave behind a residual energy that can be felt by those who visit. Others believe that spirits are simply drawn to these locations, perhaps because they were once important to them in life. Whatever the reason, these places are sure to send shivers down your spine. So let's take a look at some of the world's most haunted places. Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was one of the most notorious prisons in the United States. Built in 1829, this imposing Gothic structure was designed to enforce strict discipline and penance through isolation, with inmates confined to individual cells for 23 hours a day. The harsh conditions and brutal treatment inflicted on prisoners led to countless deaths, both from illness and suicide. Many believe that the tormented souls of those who perished within the prison walls continue to haunt the site, with visitors reporting ghostly apparitions and strange sounds. Some claim to have seen the ghost of Al Capone, who was imprisoned there in 1929. Eastern State Penitentiary remains a chilling reminder of a dark chapter in American history and a testament to the enduring power of the supernatural. Tower of London in England. The Tower of London, an imposing fortress on the banks of the Thames, has stood for nearly 1,000 years as a symbol of England's power and might. But beneath its walls lies a dark and chilling history, filled with tales of death, torture, and ghosts that still haunt the castle to this day. From the execution of Anne Boleyn and other prisoners to the mysterious disappearance of the princes in the Tower of London has seen it all. Visitors and guards alike have reported sightings of spectral figures, eerie noises, and unexplained phenomena throughout the castle's many chambers and corridors. So if you're brave enough to venture into this ancient fortress, be prepared to encounter the ghosts of the past that still roam its halls. Paris Opera House. The Paris Opera House is notorious for more than just its musical performances. It's said to be haunted by the Phantom of the Opera himself, a ghostly figure that inspired Gaston Leroux's famous novel. Legend has it that the Phantom was a mysterious composer who lived in the theater's underground tunnels, where he fell in love with a young singer named Christine. Despite his musical talent and devotion, Christine rejected him, causing him to spiral into a jealous rage. Visitors to the Opera House have reported hearing strange noises and even catching glimpses of the Phantom's apparition, adding fuel to the fire of this eerie tale. For those brave enough to explore the theater's hidden corners, the Phantom of the Opera's haunting presence remains an unforgettable experience. Amityville Horror House. The Amityville Horror House is one of the most famous haunted places in the world, and for good reason. In 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. brutally murdered 6 members of his family in the Long Island home. The house was later purchased by the Lutz family, who claimed to experience terrifying paranormal activity. They reported seeing green slime oozing from the walls, hearing unexplained voices, and watching objects move on their own. The Lutzes even brought in a team of paranormal investigators who claimed to have witnessed supernatural phenomena. The Amityville Horror House has been the subject of numerous books and movies, but its true origins remain a mystery. Despite skeptics' doubts, many people believe the house is still haunted to this day. Waverly Hills Sanatorium. The Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky, is a place shrouded in mystery and eerie tales. Once a hospital that treated tuberculosis patients, the building is now said to be haunted by the very souls it once housed. Visitors have reported hearing coughing and moaning, as well as seeing ghostly apparitions roaming the halls. Some even claim to have encountered the spirits of former patients, who seem to still reside within the sanatorium walls. The stories of unexplainable occurrences are enough to send shivers down your spine, and the haunting presence of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium continues to intrigue and fascinate those who dare to explore its haunted halls. Overton Bridge in Scotland. The Overton Bridge in Scotland may seem like an ordinary structure, but it has a dark history that has puzzled many for years. The bridge is notorious for a series of mysterious dog deaths that have occurred over the years. Dogs have been known to suddenly jump off the bridge, despite their owners' efforts to stop them. Some locals believe that the bridge is cursed or haunted by evil spirits, while others suggest that there may be a scientific explanation for the strange occurrences. Theories about the cause of these incidents vary from a scent left by animals in the valley below to the possibility of a natural phenomenon, such as an ultrasonic sound that only dogs can hear. However, none of these explanations have been proven conclusively, leaving the bridge shrouded in mystery. One thing is for sure, the Overton Bridge remains one of the most haunted and eerie places in the world, drawing in curious visitors and pet owners alike. Whitefish Point Lighthouse. Moving onto the shores of Lake Superior, a chilling tale awaits at the Whitefish Point Lighthouse in Michigan. It is believed that the ghost of a former keeper still haunts this historic site. As the story goes, the keeper met his tragic end in a shipwreck, but his restless spirit remains tethered to the lighthouse. Visitors to the site have reported sightings of his ghostly figure in the tower, and some have even heard the sound of footsteps and unexplained noises. Imagine being alone in the dark with only the sounds of the waves crashing outside, and suddenly the apparition of a long-dead keeper appears before you. What would you do? To be honest, I can't even imagine that. Greyfriars Kirkyard in Edinburgh. Deep in the heart of Edinburgh, Scotland, lies a cemetery so notorious that it sends shivers down the spines of even the bravest visitors. This is the Greyfriars Kirkyard, a place of dark legends and paranormal activity. The most famous of all its ghosts is the Mackenzie poltergeist, a malevolent spirit that roams the grounds seeking its next victim. Those who dare to enter this haunted place have reported being scratched, bitten, and pushed by an unseen force. It is said that the Mackenzie poltergeist was once a cruel judge who terrorized the people of Edinburgh, and now, even in death, he continues to wreak havoc on the living. Enter at your own risk, for the Greyfriars Kirkyard is not for the faint of heart. These are just a few more of the world's most haunted places, and there are many more to explore. But be warned, these locations are not for the faint of heart. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's no denying the eerie atmosphere and strange occurrences that can be experienced at these sites. So, which of these haunted places would you like to visit? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spooky content.